For now, we move to the PGA Tour, where Jordan Spieth definitely had the shot of the day in Connecticut.
Right at it. Right at it. Oh,
Jordan
he's
Spieth.
done it again, just as he did at the John Deere for his first win.
Unbelievable. That's sportsmanship right there.
Jordan Spieth's victory today at the Travelers Championship was the 10th of his career. That leads us to some next level-ish. With his win in the playoffs, Spieth became just the second PGA Tour player since 1983 to win 10 tournaments before turning 24. The only other one, that would be Tiger Woods. Spieth has won a couple of majors. Dylan, how would you describe his career so far? And do you think that maybe in a couple of years, Spieth could be as dominant as we saw Tiger back in the 90s?
He could. I'm not ready to say he's about to do that, because what we saw from Tiger, a young Tiger who took the golf world completely by storm and dominated it for so long, is just unprecedented. There was really very little precedence to that. I know there were some great golfers before Tiger Woods, but for such a young man to come and explode on the scene as the game has progressed is just unbelievable. And that's why what Jordan did in 2015 was really impressive. And at this point, after a little bit of a down 2016, an incredible 2015, and now yet another win here on tour, it's just been an unbelievably awesome start to his career. To get to that Tiger level, you've got to compete for pretty much every tournament, especially majors, consistently. You can't really have a down year by his own standards. He's one of the best 5 golfers in the world. So you can't have a 2016 and then be on the same level as Tiger. Now, you can be a little less than Tiger, and that's unbelievable and completely worthy of being one of the better golfers in the world and celebrated all over the place, all over the tour. But if we're talking Tiger's level, I mean, that's just the top of the mountain.
Period.
So to get to that point, when Tiger was in his groove, you felt like he was going to win every tournament, especially every major. 4 times a year, he was going to win those majors. And very often he did. So for me, if Jordan's going to get to that level, it's just got to be consistency and domination, where we've seen flashes of domination. We've seen flashes of consistency. It's just got to be across the board from here on out. He's such a young man. I really do think he's capable of it. I think this is a guy, when you look at his talent, when you look at that sort of the mental makeup of what makes him such a good golfer between the ears, the way he challenges himself, he's been through some adversity. And I think that's helped him as such a young golfer. He's experienced, and I think that's going to help him as he gets into his mid and late 20s and into his 30s. I think there's a lot more majors to come for this kid.
Certainly a spectacular finish in the Travelers for Spieth, but it is hard to measure up to Tiger Woods.